Hey folks, Dr. Mike here for Renaissance Periodization. Our video today is in the BS series, and it is intermittent fasting and longevity BS. Let's get into it. Not a super long video, but I think one in which we can all learn a little bit of something about ourselves. Here's the deal. Point number one. Yes, it is true that eating only 1 or 2 meals per day may have a small effect on boosting how long you can live, aka longevity. But at this juncture in early 2023, when we made this video, it's not so clear that that's definitely the case. And if the effect turns out to be real, which it probably is, it's almost certainly going to be a very, very small effect on longevity. Thus, if you eat 5 or 6 meals a day, calorie controlled, same lifestyle, versus if you eat 1 or 2 meals a day, you're not adding like decades to your life or anything like that. It could even be just months. It could be a year or something like that in a very good case scenario. So it's not a big deal, first. A lot of people think it's a big deal, and they're probably wrong. Number two, the big longevity booster that is mostly affected by diet is, other than just eating healthy and making sure you're not eating all kinds of nasty toxic shit that fucks you up, is being at the low end of the healthy range of body mass index. That's right. The people that live the longest are people that are of a normal body weight, but on the skinnier side of things. It is true that below a certain body mass index, people actually have a lowered longevity, but that is a statistical artifact in most cases because they measure people that are skinny from cancer treatment or drug addiction or other comorbidities. If you factor that out, the optimal body mass index at which you could be in order to live the longest is around 20. If you look that up, that's a pretty skinny person. Not deathly skinny, but on the skinnier end of normal. How you get there, as long as it's through a healthy way, being that it's a healthy diet that gets you there, and being that you did good amount of physical activity, that is going to be the big differentiator for how long you live, genetics and getting hit by a bus aside. It's not so much the 6 meals a day versus 1 meal a day. That's a tiny potential difference as far as we know now. The big difference is, can you maintain a lean, relatively active physique in any way that is sustainable to you and involves healthy eating practices, which means eating 3, 4, 5, 6, or even 1 meal a day. At the end of the day, I implore you, and if you're not doing it, your friends and colleagues might be, so go yell at them, stop trying to hack shit. Eat better, exercise, weigh a little bit less, and you're going to get almost all the benefits that you can. I would also implore you to watch out for upcoming pharmacological advances in anti-aging medicine and age reversal, because it is coming. The next 10 years are going to be really exciting in all probability, and that stuff is going to make the biggest deal of anything. But until that happens, eat really healthy, do plenty of physical activity, stay on the leaner and lighter side of things, and that is your huge weapon set for living as long as possible. I would also say, have a career or interest you're very passionate about, surround yourself with loving friends and family and lots of social interaction, get plenty of sleep, and don't do anything that's too stressful for too long and starts to wear you out and makes you want to fucking kill yourself. That's a bad deal on longevity. Not the suicide part necessarily, but the part of insanely high stress with no respite. And sure, if you want to do intermittent fasting and that works for you, that's totally great. But if you think that with high stress, shitty social relationships, not enough sleep, too many calories and a shitty body composition, that eating 1 meal a day is some ticket to longevity, that's a whole lot of, what was that term? I forgot. Oh yeah, bullshit. See you guys next time.